If you are thinking about picking one up, I just want to walk you through my experience actually using it outside, moving it around, adjusting it, and living with it day to day. I have had it set up long enough that it is not in that fresh out of the box phase anymore, and I think that is when you really learn what a portable hoop is like. This is a portable outdoor basketball hoop with an adjustable rim height, meant for a driveway or a backyard. The kind of person it makes sense for is someone who wants a hoop that feels steady when you shoot, but also needs to roll it out of the way when cars need the driveway, or when you want to change where you play. I use it for quick solo shooting, and also for family games where I am changing the height depending on who is playing. What made this one stand out to me in real use is the mix of stability and mobility. A lot of portable hoops lean one way or the other. They either roll easily but feel sketchy when play gets physical, or they feel stable but you do not want to move them at all once the base is filled. This one sits in the middle in a way I can live with. When it is filled, it stays put. When I need to move it, I can still move it without feeling like I am about to throw my back out. The base is the whole story with a portable hoop, and it is the part I ended up caring about the most. Once I filled it with water, the hoop stopped feeling like a temporary setup and started feeling like a real part of the yard. It does not slide around on me during normal play. When shots get aggressive and people are running under it, it has that heavy planted feel you want. I am not saying it is the same as an in-ground hoop, but for a portable system, it has been reliable. The wheels on the base matter more than you might think. I have rolled it from the driveway to a flatter spot near the backyard when I wanted a different playing area, and I have also moved it out of the way when I needed space. It is not effortless, because once the base is filled it has real weight, but it is manageable with one person if you take your time and do not rush it. If your ground is rough or you are dragging it across uneven stone, you are going to feel that. On normal concrete it rolls fine. The pole feels sturdy. It is metal, and it does not wobble in a way that makes me second-guess my shots. Over time outside, I have noticed normal wear like dust, pollen, and small marks that show up just from being outdoors. If you live somewhere with heavy rain and strong sun, you are going to see that kind of aging on anything left outside. What matters is the hoop has not started feeling loose or unstable, and mine has stayed solid. Height adjustment is the feature I use constantly, and it is the part I was most picky about. I do not want an adjustment system that feels like a struggle, because if it is annoying, you stop adjusting it and people stop using the hoop. On this one, I can change the height without turning it into a project. I can lower it for younger kids, then raise it back up for adult shooting without needing tools. It is the kind of thing I can do quickly before a casual run, and that ends up making the hoop more useful in real life. The backboard on mine has handled a lot of shots and a lot of bad shots. It has taken direct hits, bank shots, and the kind of side hits that happen when someone throws up a wild layup. It still looks fine structurally. It does get dirty because it is outdoors, so you will see dust and water spots. Every so often I wipe it down and it is back to looking clean. I have not seen cracking, and I have not had any moments where I felt like it was getting brittle. The rim and net are where outdoor hoops usually start to look rough. My net has held up better than I expected for outdoor use. It is not indestructible, and I do not leave it up in extreme storms if I know they are coming, but with normal outdoor exposure it has stayed in decent shape. The rim has stayed straight, and the shots still feel consistent off the rim. The sound and feel are what I care about there, and it still feels like a real hoop when the ball hits iron. Setup was doable, but I will be honest, it is not a 15-minute job. I set aside time for it, and I am glad I did. The instructions were clear enough that I was not guessing, but there are steps where you want to go slow and make sure things line up correctly. Having another person around helps for the heavier parts and for holding pieces in place while you secure them. Once it was assembled, I did not feel like I needed to constantly tighten things, which is something I have dealt with on cheaper hoops. In daily use, the biggest practical thing is deciding where it lives and how often you actually want to move it. I found a spot where the ground is level, and I keep it there most of the time. When I do move it, I move it with the mindset that it is heavy and it deserves a careful push, not a quick shove. If you treat it that way, it stays in good condition and you do not stress the frame. For real-world testing, I used it during hot sunny days and also right after heavy rain when the driveway was still damp. The hoop has stayed stable. The backboard did not rattle loose. The height adjustment still worked. The base did not feel like it was shifting as the ground conditions changed. I also used it during windier days, and while I would not leave any portable hoop in the most exposed spot during a major storm, I have not had mine tip or creep during normal wind. One thing I do want to call out is that this is not an app-supported product. There are no smart features and no mobile app involved. What you get is a mechanical adjustable hoop, and honestly I like that here because there is less to break and less to troubleshoot. The only maintenance I have really done is basic cleaning, and occasionally checking that everything still feels tight and aligned. There are a couple limitations that are worth knowing. Because it is portable and it uses a water-filled base, you are always balancing stability with the reality that the base is a big heavy object once it is filled. Moving it is possible, but you will not want to move it every single day. Also, if you are expecting the same no-movement feel of a hoop cemented into the ground, a portable hoop will never fully match that. This one gets close enough for casual play and even fairly competitive driveway runs, but it is still a portable system. Overall, my impression is that it is a solid portable hoop that works the way I need it to. It stays steady during play. The height adjustment is easy enough that I actually use it, and it has held up outside without turning into a rusty wobbling mess. I can live with the normal outdoor wear because the important parts, the stability, the backboard, the rim, and the adjustment, have stayed dependable. If you have questions about how it holds up in your specific weather, or you want to know how it compares to another style of hoop you are looking at, drop a comment and I will try to help based on what I have seen. If this video helped, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment with your experience with portable hoops. Thank you for watching.